Hi friends, it's Janet again. Welcome back to my channel. Just a quick little conversation I wanted to have with you guys. I don't know if you have seen what Target and Walmart and some other stores are doing lately, but I was very surprised by it, and I don't know if it'll actually help us, but I figured we could chat about it. I would love to hear your comments below after I tell you what we're going to talk about and see what you guys have to say. Okay, so first of all, I have some notes here, so if you see me looking down, I'm just referring to those. We can start with grocery prices have jumped 25% since 2020. I'm sure we're all aware of that. We all feel that every week when we're doing our grocery shopping and actually any kind of shopping these days, but grocery prices have jumped up 25%. And with that has come a lot of sacrifices some people have had to make, changing their shopping habits, buying different things, buying different brands, maybe going to a no-name brand for some things. But I feel like some of the stores have started to recognize that. And Target announced recently that they are going to be slashing prices on, I believe, on 5,000 items. That's what they plan on doing. So far, they've done about 1,500. That includes, they're saying baby products, diapers, cat food. What else do they have? Bread, milk, sort of everyday items that they're hoping will help people. I don't know how long these slashes on prices are going to continue. I don't know if it's something permanent, but they have talked about 5,000 items by the end of the summer. They will have cut prices on, which hopefully will help people. Now Target, of course, has a big investment in this because Target is a big store for, what's known as discretionary spending. We all do it. We go into Target for one or two things and we come out with a cart full of stuff that we didn't know we needed till we got there. And people have tremendously cut back on their discretionary spending. So Target is doing this, I'm sure, in hopes of getting us back into the store and, passing the candles and passing the towels and, maybe that cute little skirt and, things that, maybe they're saying, oh, we're saving money on our groceries now. We can, get this again. Because Target really relies heavily on the discretionary spending of their consumers. That's a big thing for them. So I'm sure they're helping us, but also helping themselves, as well. Let's see. We've slowed down a lot on that. And also Target reported its fourth consecutive quarter of sales declines because there's less consumer spending overall, because we're all cutting back on what we're buying. We need to watch our P's and Q's now. We need to pay attention to what we're buying and maybe only buy necessities and not get all the fun stuff like, we did at one time and we will again, but it's just, it's just the economy right now and the way things are. And then also with that, Walmart has also announced not so much that they're cutting back prices, well, slashing prices rather. Their first quarter sales rose 3.8% since last year due to keeping their prices low. So they're focusing on keeping prices low, and they are doing more of their rollbacks that they've done in the past. And they're going to do rollbacks on 7,000 items because you go into Walmart and they don't necessarily have coupons and they don't necessarily have sales. They do rollbacks for things for an extended period of time, on a certain product. So they're going to be doing more of those in hopes of capturing and keeping people that have been going there, because even, across economic thresholds, there have been people, higher earning income people that have, gone more now to Walmart as opposed to, say, Target or somewhere else, because Walmart's prices have for the most part been consistently lower, throughout the last 4 years since the pandemic. So, they do certainly have a loyalty and a following. So I thought that, that was interesting too. So they're hoping to keep their people, and they're also trying to keep, I guess, the newer people, for lack of a better word, that are shopping there. They're saying that higher income earners are shopping at Walmart, and they're trying to hold on to them as well with these rollbacks and, keep everything consistent. But then what I found very interesting too was also Aldi's, which their prices have always been low. I have become a big fan of Aldi's lately. They have a lot of products that are good for my family and work for my family. It's hit or miss. There have been a couple of things we've tried that we didn't like, and I just didn't buy them again. But I see a big difference when we do our shopping there. For my family, we can't buy everything we need there because there's just certain items that they don't carry, but I can get their produce is excellent. I get a lot of my produce there. Snacks, crackers, things like that. Their meat, I was pleasantly surprised by how good it was, and they had a lot of good packaged meats, like say for a roast or everything together. You just throw it in the crock pot and serve it over rice or noodles or something like that, and that worked and that was good. But I was very surprised by the quality of their meat, and they have an excellent cheese department. I mean, if you like cheese, they have all kinds of cheese. They've always had that, and I've always gone there for that. But you want to do a charcuterie board or anything like that, that's the place to go. They really have a lot of good stuff, and they have great prices and seasonal items. Also, another thing that I found interesting that I have to look. I haven't been able to find too much information on it, but Michael's craft stores also said that they were going to be lowering prices. I'm not exactly sure on what and how they kind of fit into the mix. I mean, I would think almost everything from Michael's is kind of discretionary spending because it's unless it's something you need for maybe a business you own or something in particular that you have to do. It's not really, it's not food, it's not shelter, it's not clothing, it's not something that's a necessity for the most part. I'm sure some people, there are things there, but I thought that was interesting that they also jumped on the bandwagon with this. And then also Amazon. Amazon is doing price cuts, but they have more of a definitive date. They're starting them $5.25, ending $6.19 on some of their essentials, and they're also including the grocery prices on their fresh in that. There are some grocery prices that they're going to be lowering. And they're fresh if you're lucky enough to have fresh delivery. We don't live in an area where we get fresh delivery, but I do have friends that do have it, and they love it. So I mean, that's a good option to look. I just feel like at this point you kind of have to go to different, I hate to say it, but sometimes you have to go to different stores for different things. I did go to 3 different places last week for groceries because certain stores had certain things on sale, and to me it was worth it to go to the 3 different places. I know sometimes we can't do that, and it's not easy, and it makes it harder. And then also take into consideration the gas. I mean, if you're driving all over the place, that negates the savings. But if things are nearby and I have the time, I like to do it, just to kind of save a little money. And I hope hope you guys get a chance to do that too. I always like to read my circulars and look online at prices and see the different prices. Sometimes it's a significant difference. I mean, a few weeks ago, I think it was the 20 pack of the Scott toilet tissue was on sale in my local supermarket for $14, and at Walmart it was $17 and change. So that's a big difference. I mean, the regular price in my supermarket was higher than Walmart, but the sale price was lower, so I got it for my supermarket as opposed to Walmart because it was an over $3 saving. So that's a big savings. That adds up. So what do you guys think about all this? Like, do you think it's helping us? Do you think it's all just kind of like a ploy to get us into the stores more and spend more? I'd really like your opinions. I'd really like to hear what you have to say. If you know any other companies doing anything like this, please, leave it in the comments below, because I am curious to see if this is a new trend. Maybe, definitely take advantage of it because it can only help us to save money. But let me know in the comments below. All right, that's just my little thoughts I was having today, and I hope you guys are doing well and staying healthy. I still have a cold allergies thing going on, but I'm getting better. So I hope to talk to you guys soon, and definitely leave comments in below, and please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, because it really, really helps out the channel. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.